everyone. Welcome back to your place of chill. It is the Coffee Company. It is a grey day today. I've just got back from the south of London, where I had a business meeting this morning to discuss future plans of the business, and was an interesting conversation that I had with the guys over there. But yeah, we're going to have a chill session today. Brian is going to be joining me in just a sec. He's making a cup of coffee, and I will make my cup of coffee whilst I'm waiting for him. But morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. Good to see you all. Hopefully you're well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And yeah, it's a good time. It's a good time. I want to say thank you to Kate from Just a Girl Who Loves Spurs for sending over some fine folk. And it's going to be a fun day. It's going to be a fun day today. But let's see who's in the audience before I make a cup of coffee. We got Shemtan. Good to see you, buddy. The first in. Good to see you. Rinketic. And as always, as soon as someone says that, I go, hi to Rinketic. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. We got Ian Ferguson. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. YouTube member. Andrew Gregory, YouTube member. Scott Colliver. Good to see you. Good to see you. We got Aki Kettle almost boiled, and I will be with you shortly. Good stuff. Stew boy. Good to see you. YouTube member. Let's make myself a coffee. I am thirsty. Make a coffee. Turn that on. How is everyone? How is everyone? How is everyone? Everyone good? We've got the lo-fi on. We've got the chill music. We got the coffee. I went through that bottle of milk. Oh, yesterday. That's great. Milk. But, kind of got some news. What news, Rinketic? What news? Could be better, but could be a lot worse. That's good. Hi, Leo! David, good to see you, mate. I don't know if you want to join. If you're not busy, I know you've got to pick up the kids. School run. Always welcome, Dave. We got Auntie Kate's in the house. Good to see you, Auntie Kate. Hopefully you're well. Could be better, just a bad mental health day today. Hopefully, yeah, look after yourself, Shem. Look after yourself, mate. Mental health is not something you scoff at. But lovely to see you, Auntie Kate. And hopefully you enjoy your ice cream, because I know you said you'll go to Casper's, which is always good. I don't mind Casper's. The one in Loughton's pretty good. I always enjoy that. But not necessarily a hearty lunch. Never been before. It's good. I like Casper's. My nephews love Casper's. But I'm going to start. Oh, that's cool. That's cool, Rinketic. Become qualified. Unlike us. I've got about 15, 20 minutes. Drop the link. I'll drop the link, sir. I will drop the link. Here we go. There we go. Yeah, become qualified. We're going to do an Ask Us Anything when Daigle arrives. We're going to do an Ask Us Anything, and it's going to be fun. Never been before. Yeah, it's good, Kate. It's really good. It's really good. Yeah, I had a bit of a day on Monday. I needed a day off after what I had on Monday, and it's unfortunately that was a what's it called, a having to change. Does London have Five Guys? Yes, we do. We do have Five Guys. It's not for the money. It's not acceptable. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Absolutely. Good afternoon. But in slightly somber news in terms of what's it called, in things that are going on, unfortunately, I'm going to have to move the shop. And that is, so at this moment in time, I am currently looking at places we can go, and we're trying to look for some investment, which we can get investment. It's not a massive issue. We are going to be moving the shop. So this might not be there for much longer as we invite Brian on. Aki.
Good morning, people. Sorry, good evening, people. Afternoon, even. Bloody hell. Afternoon, people, and good morning on this side of the pond and other parts of the world. We good?
Yeah, we're all right. We're all right. Only had it in Barcelona and Frankfurt. Had what? Oh, you had Five Guys. Okay, yeah, it's expensive. Yeah, absolutely. Get through it. We got Ben and Brian. Jimbo!
What's up, Jimbo?
Mr. David, when one comes in, two comes in.
I'll big up David.
David is plugging in his microphone.
It's a Tottenham on Tour Coffee Company production.
Yes. Chelmsford, definitely not Chelmsford. I can't commute to Chelmsford every day. Yeah, what's been happening, boys? So this isn't Ask Us Anything. Can't hear you.
Go away, Chewy. My God, this cat at the moment. The last couple of days, he has started to try and climb up the living room blinds like he's Spider-Man. He jumps in the sink and takes anything out of it. We can't put knives or anything in the sink anymore. Like, if we put a coffee cup, he tries to take a coffee. He jumps on everything. He has smashed one of Ilana's two computer screens. He's on an absolute mad one at the moment.
Yes. Dave, the Welsh wizard. CK, wizards are real. He's here.
Hello.
Hello. You're very quiet, Dave.
Am I? Sorry. Right. I know it sounds daft, but I've got to put it on this.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for a boom on to come. It's not
Yeah.
arrived, so I'm completely adjusting my whole PC setup and everything.
Okay.
I've been the whole morning sorting everything out, so everything looks daft and everything. So if it sounds rubbish, I do apologise. How are you?
Sounds good. Sounds good enough for me.
Sweet.
But this isn't Ask Us Anything, guys. If you want to ask us anything.
Yep.
Oh, that's dangerous.
No, mate, we did this occasionally on Tottenham on Tour. Literally, ask us anything, mate. And
then it becomes football. So now we have to talk. We can talk about other things here.
Yeah.
It's marvellous.
All right, cool. Ask me anything.
Exactly.
If you want to ask David which product he puts in his beard, you go right ahead.
The Beard Co. It's called. I have a lot of products, by the way. They sound so bad, but just to the right here of me, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Can't hear you, David.
Oh, sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Right. So just to the right of me,
yeah,
I have multiple products. I'm talking about 9 bottles of different products that I use.
Yeah.
And not just for my beard, for my face and everything.
Oh dear. I bought loads of stuff for my beard, like the oils and stuff, but every time it gets annoying,
unfortunately, chicken won. So
well, no, it's still going. It's still going.
The whole world is wrong.
It's still
really
going.
Close, though. It's really close.
It's still going because remember we started with brewing bollocks and it was about halfway through, so it's a later time. But at one point, pizza was winning by a landslide. I think it was 80% to 20. Now it is currently standing with 223 votes, 49% pizza.
Yeah.
51% have got the correct answer with fried chicken.
Wrong answer.
Fried chicken. Told you, mate.
I just had a cup of tea brought to me.
It's not me, it's the masses.
Yeah. Why does Bobby K deny it's America? We'll get to it.
Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't?
Yeah. We got Ian's with a question. How many places are you looking for a new spot? I'm mostly looking in this area, but I wouldn't be opposed to moving in with my sister company, 7 grams, and us combining forces.
And wait, Ben, are you looking for a secondary place or to
No,
move this?
brand new shop. We're going to move this.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We're going to move this.
Bigger and better things.
What, to make it more like a, not, I don't say like a Costa, but obviously more high road.
It just wants to make this, but on a higher road, because unfortunately for me, I cannot make the money to be able to, I'll just say it. My gas bill the other day was £9,800 for 4 years worth of gas. They billed me all 4 years in 1 year, which is totally unacceptable
Yeah,
in
that's
any way,
pathetic.
shape, or form. So we have to move to a spot where I can make the money to pay for the that's just the way it is. That is business. Otherwise, either the coffee company exists or it doesn't exist.
And honestly, I can't live in a world where the coffee company doesn't exist.
Yeah.
I'll accept a lot of things,
Hello.
but not to have one of your coffees is most definitely one of them.
So
Yes.
we have to move. We have to move this shop, unfortunately, which is a shame because it will lose a lot. But if we can make again, this shop is me. So if I move it to our high street, it will just be this shop, but it will just be a bit more streamlined.
And more traffic.
Yeah.
It's a good. It's a good move, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good move, and if you've done it by November, Ilana will come and see you because Ilana is definitely going to England in November. Yeah. Definitely.
I don't know. It won't be done by November, but we're looking for shops now.
You do tea.
Maybe by April.
We
Will
don't
you
know.
sell tea?
That's the thing. If we move to our high street, we'll have to do tea. We'll have to.
Oh, lovely. Then I can come because I don't drink coffee.
Well, we'll change that.
You can't.
It comes down to space and rent, or it matters just with just space and traffic. Space and traffic. Going south of the river. Not sure. Probably not. But there are always options. But I don't want to go south of the river just because of the commute. The commute would be crazy for me.
Yeah, but if you ever become a franchise, you'll have to come up North Wales.
No, I won't do a franchise. You could never franchise the coffee company because you can't clone me. A world with more than one me is not a world I want to live in.
That would be legendary. Just you two, just arguing. You and yourself just arguing. It'd be fantastic.
It'd be fantastic. But it'd be awful. Here's a question from Runketic. Popeyes or Five Guys?
It's not even a question.
For me, it's Popeyes.
It's not even a question. Listen, there's 1 hour here as well. So ages ago, obviously, I got bang onto my Popeyes when I first moved here. But then Alana saw a thing in the article in a magazine or on the internet or whatever, and they rated the best fried chicken in Canada. And Popeyes actually came second to a company called Mary Brown that I hadn't heard of.
Yeah.
We tried it. It's banging. But since Ryan Isaacs came out, and Ryan came out late January, early February, I've had one Popeyes and I've probably had about 50 Mary Browns.
Yeah.
So I'm going for a real Mary Brown's thing at the moment. But Popeyes over... If anyone puts anything that's fried chicken against... I won't even... Put it this way, I will never touch KFC again, even in England. It's horrific.
Yeah, terrible. We have Shemtang has become a new member. Thank you so much, Shemtang. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And we got Max. Ciao, Max. Come va. Come va. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. I'm at work. See you later. Get to work. Buon lavoro, signore. The company in Harrods. I can't afford to do that. Popeyes is the shiznits. Who's echo? I think we might be echoing through Dave's mic, possibly.
It's because basically I normally have it on a boom arm, but I've got a
Yeah.
new one coming today, and I've readjusted all my setup. So
Yeah.
I have just put on echo cancellation. Hopefully that has stopped.
Yeah.
If it hasn't, I do apologize, and I know your ears are probably bleeding off it, but yeah, I can't help it. It has to.
I have to say, Dave, you've had a roaring success since getting that mic, haven't you?
Yeah.
I've actually sorted it. No, I have actually sorted it, but because it's not on a boom arm,
Yeah.
it picks up everything.
Yeah.
Once it's back on the boom arm, it'll be fine. But I'm having to hold it, so it's horrendous.
I'll do it for the people that are here. And I don't know how many are in the chat. Go away, Chewy. I'm not the most technically gifted when it comes to all this stuff. What the hell is a boomerang?
A boom arm is a long arm where you put your microphone on the top.
Oh, you mean the thing that I've got right here? Okay, now I'm with you. I've got one staring me right in the face.
Yeah, but the one I've got is called a low profile boom arm because the way my setup is, I've got 2 monitors, PC and everything. So it's low and then comes up. So yeah, I just basically bought that to make it easier because the old one I had was a scissor boom arm, which is just goes like this.
Yeah.
And it was just horrendously in the way and old, and I had it for years. So I've updated stuff.
Ian, you'll know. Listen, I will tell you. We've got a shopping mall downtown called the Eaton Centre. It's massive. Or I say massive. It's not that. It is a very big size mall. Probably the biggest, one of the biggest we have here downtown. Anyway, they've got one of those massive food courts. I've got KFC there twice and got food poisoning twice. And well, it's not just that. When you go to a Popeyes or a Mary Brown's, you get crispy fried skin, like the skins.
Yeah.
You pick it up, and then you got like the grease kind of thing in it. You can pick it up, and there's a block here, block there. You pick up the KFC one, you can see through it because of all the grease and crap on it. So I just won't go near it. Rinkesi, yeah, listen, I am just fried chicken is just I could eat it morning, noon, night, very, very easily. Although I did went to a food court with Alana. They've opened a new one called The Well downtown, right downtown near the CN or opposite of the CN Tower a little bit. But I went to places where it's quite bougie. They have multicolored samosas.
Yeah.
They like pink, blue, green with all different things in it. I went to a fish and chip shop and I had halibut for the first time. There's sushi. And I was banging down that food court. It was absolutely incredible. Then I went and got my sticky toffee cheese, which was banging.
Oh, sticky toffee cheese.
Mate, it was banging.
Halibut is a fishmongers, right?
No idea what you just said.
Can you hear me now?
Now, perfect. Don't move. For the rest of the show, do not move.
I will not move. Okay. So I used to work in a fishmongers.
Yeah.
We had a halibut come on the back of a flatbed truck.
Yeah.
Right. And we had to cut that thing up. It was a nightmare.
Yeah.
It was horrendous.
Halibut is lovely. Halibut was lovely.
I don't eat fish. I don't like fish.
I know. I don't like salmon because my mum, during a heat wave for the whole summer, it was either tinned salmon, fresh salmon, smoked salmon, salmon salad, salmon, and I refused to eat salmon anymore. But I did like fish and chips, but now I'm trying a lot more fish. The next one I want to try is what's it called? I keep seeing it on Gordon Ramsay. The Dory. That's my next one on my hit list.
We have another question. Does Daigle do chicken and waffles?
I most certainly do, buddy. And it's funny. There was a cafe in Cockfosters, which is where I live where my parents live. And I took Ryan Isaacs. There's this cafe. It's not there anymore. But whenever I was there, I would have chicken and waffles to remind me of home. And I got Ryan Isaacs chicken and waffles. Like that is another combination that before I came here, I'd be like, what the hell are you talking about? Unless it was bird's eye potato waffles. But no, chicken and waffles, my God, with jalapeno coleslaw, maple syrup. Oh, mate.
Love chicken and waffles. Love it.
It's an incredible. If people listen, honestly, there's a lot of American or North American foods that when you hear about them together, you're like, what are you talking about?
It works. Especially if you make the waffles with banana as well, so it's really sweet.
No, Ilana makes a banging waffle with blueberries.
Okay.
Like I said, Ilana, well, there's certain days where she feels like cooking, and I just say to her, it's like it's like an audition for MasterChef because I want her to go on MasterChef. She's that good, and one day she made me a blueberry waffle with chicken. She made her own butterscotch sauce. She made a butter. Oh my god, I'm salivating as we speak.
Yeah.
But yeah, any if you're not from North America and you're in a North American diner or you're with someone from this side of the world and you see them eating something, you're like, what the hell are you talking about? Just try it. Trust me.
Yeah.
Like you would have thought maple syrup. I would never have put maple syrup on my chicken or bacon before. I wouldn't even thought about it.
Yeah. It's soul food.
And now I can't literally. If I'm in England, it's Tabasco sauce on my bacon. If I'm here, it's maple syrup all the time. It's banging.
No, I love making my own chicken wings.
Yeah.
I do like a wet and dry marinade, so I do half of it like a dry marinade, like a Chinese or a barbecue or something like that. And then with the wet, I'll do either like a lemon and herb, I'll do teriyaki, all of them. Love it. Yeah, just change it up. Always different then.
From a second generation Chinese person, what's up with chips and curry at Chinese shops? It's not even Chinese. It feels so weird. I don't get it as well, mate. I don't get it.
I remember I love curry sauce because I just do love my rubies. But now, I don't get that. I did to begin with. I don't anymore.
I don't get Chinese and Indian restaurants that do English food.
Yeah, no, that is. Well, they're designed for my dad. My dad loves Chinese. Yeah. He does not like Indian food. He can't deal with spice. He can't deal with pepper.
Spicy Indian food, though.
No, but he can't stand. My dad, put it this way, my dad eats meat and potatoes. The only vegetables he'll have is raw carrot, raw cucumber, raw lettuce. That's it. Can't take spice. Like the only thing he can have on it is salt or garlic. He won't do pepper.
Yeah.
He's a very, very fussy eater, and he's a big eater. And I mean, this guy, if people go to those steak competitions and try and eat this steak in whatever, he'll do it. But he's a very, very fussy eater. So if we do go to an Indian, the last time I went to an Indian was my cousin's before we went on his stag do, and my dad just doesn't like going to the restaurants because of the aromas. He disagrees with him, but he sat there eating chips and something. So I guess it's made for people like that. But why would you go to that restaurant? Bit hard to get out of it when it's your nephew's stag do.
Yeah. Question for Dave. Do you like Chinchilla? Not the food, but the singer.
I do, yeah, I do. I like some of the stuff she did with Ren, but some of her own stuff, she kind of went a bit out there with it. I understand why, but I didn't really get into that. But I do like singing with Ren and the type of music when she actually uses the power of her voice, rather than doing the crazy type of singing she does on her own type of thing. But yeah, she's a cracking singer. Absolutely gorgeous voice. Gorgeous.
Yeah. I don't know this singer. I'm going to have to
Neither do I.
You can use any fruit with waffles. I like banana. Banana is great.
1 second. I've got the mother-in-law calling. Give me 1 second.
I like banana and chocolate chip in my waffles. So good. Waffles for dessert or breakfast, and chicken is for lunch and dinner. It don't make sense. Oh, it does. The sweet waffles with the salty chicken, it's fantastic. It's so good. Indo-Chinese food is nice. Chinese and Indian fusion. I like them both separately. I watched Jack Grealish eat Chinese on YouTube. It was like after match noodles and chips and curry. I get it. Because you need the carbs and the energy. I get it. Hot sauce in your mac and cheese with homemade cheese sauce. Ooh, delicious. Never a bad meal. It's not. I like Chinese food and I like Indian food. I want them separate.
Yeah, definitely.
I like them separate.
You know, the other night when I said that I was going to have a Cantonese stir fry, I didn't actually have a Cantonese stir fry. It was a Singapore stir fry. Oh, mate, it was gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. I love all Asian cuisine. It's so nice. So
Asian
nice.
Cuisine is just, it's awesome. We got a question from me. What's the strangest coffee someone has ever asked you to make? I was asked 2 minutes before closing, half decaf, half regular, half oat milk, half regular milk, flat white, extra hot with cold milk on the side.
Were can they just make up the mind of what they wanted?
Well, and it was even worse because it was 2 minutes before closing as well. So literally, I was cleaning everything. So basically, they wanted a stupid drink that was too hot, and they wanted to cool it down themselves so they can choose their own. So I was just like, no.
Did you refuse it then?
What happened was I turned around after hearing the order because I was with my colleague, and I went, "Are you fucking joking?" I literally said that. I said, "You fucking joking?"
That's mental. Who the hell does that? Who the hell does that?
Literally, it's like, I understand people have to have their thing, but if you're going to have that specific an order, buy a coffee machine, make it for yourself.
Yeah.
Don't force someone, because what was I earning at that time? I was earning £8.50 an hour at that time. I'm not a slave. I know I'm earning minimum wage. I'm not a slave.
Yeah, exactly.
You can make your own coffee.
I used to drink coffee so much, man. I used to wake up in the morning, I drink coffee throughout the whole day. Yeah. And then I just got completely bored of it. And I was just like, can't be bothered anymore. So I've gone to teas now. I drink all different types of teas. I haven't touched coffee or caffeine.
You would love my coffee. We'll get you here one day. Do you boys know that 3 times Korean spicy noodles are now banned in Denmark? That's a shame. That's a shame.
I wouldn't eat them. I like a bit of spice. I like a little bit of spice.
Not crazy spice,
No,
though.
you got to enjoy the food. I like spice that way you can enjoy.
Yeah.
Not spice where you're just sitting there thinking, why the hell did I put this in my mouth?
Yeah. Customer is always right. The customer is always right, except when I'm serving coffee, then you're always wrong, which is why you come and see me, a professional barista. Otherwise, if you were always right, you go to a Costa. Nope, not in my shop. I'm a professionally trained barista. I'm the one that's right. Couldn't believe it was 40 years ago in Blackpool. We went to an Indian restaurant. They asked if we wanted rice or chips. Never had that choice in an Indian and shouldn't be a choice. Absolutely shouldn't. You go to an Indian, it's rice.
All day, every day.
Cantonese stir fry, was it noodles? And it was Singaporean noodles, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Singapore, but I added my own. So basically, I just got the sauce and everything else I added all myself. Yeah. So I added my own noodles in it and stuff like that. They were medium egg noodles, I think they were.
Yeah.
I like to make a lot of my own foods type of thing. Just sauces I'm just no good with.
Yeah.
I can cook, though. I can cook. I like to cook.
I'm going to send you the recipe for my favorite Indian Chinese dish, fried heavenly goodness, as long as it doesn't have seafood in it. Because I can't have that at home. Because we keep a full-blown kosher house, unfortunately. But it's actually good to be in a kosher house as this time because it's Shavuos, which means one thing, Brian.
Lots and lots of dairy.
Yeah, and most importantly, what do you have on Shavuos?
Cheesecake.
Absolutely. It's the best time of year.
Oh, hey, I'm glad you two are on. I seen a dish today, right?
Yes.
And it was a Jewish dish. Is it called shalat? Shalat? Is it? Shalat? Or something like that?
Describe it.
Describe it.
Basically, it's with beans in like sort of like a watery broth type of thing, but you use boned meat.
Send us the link.
I'll try and find it.
Send us the link.
Or Stuart's in here. Stuart might have a clue. Because where you're saying shalat, whatever, it could be a ch. It could be so many different things.
No, it was on TikTok, and a gentleman was asking a Jewish person about his favorite meal and all that.
Yeah.
And he said this. Oh, shouldn't.
Okay. I've seen it.
I'll find it.
Received. Please don't ban me, but I don't like dairy and cheesecake. Much now when I'm older. Boo. We won't ban you, Winketic.
I love cheesecake. I love it.
God, that was because my dad called me. No, didn't call me. He said, Ben, you're going to synagogue tomorrow, and you've got no choice in the matter because they don't have enough people. So when?
I found it. I found it. It's Cholent. Cholent.
You talking about Chillin?
Yeah, or Cholent.
How do you spell it?
Right, so it's Cholent.
Chillin.
Yeah, it's a Jewish. It's like a stew.
Yeah.
Basically, what Chillin is the dish that every single household made when they were in Poland and in the Ukraine. And what they would do is the bakeries, what they would do is they'd make the challah or the braided bread. And what families would do to save on the heat when they turn the oven off, all the families in the area would come with their chillin and stick it in the baker oven so it would cook overnight, because on Shabbos you're not allowed to use electricity and you're not allowed to use power. So with the hot oven, they stuck it in overnight, which is usually called a blech. But blech can also be like an oven that's on all the time. They stuck it in the oven, and the residual heat of the oven would cook the pots.
Yeah, it just looks so nice.
It's
and
bloody good,
all
yeah.
the beans and all that. I was sitting there and I was looking at it today and I was watching it. So I started going through the videos of different people making it and stuff like that. And I was just sitting there thinking, that's a winter type of munch. That is like, you know what I mean? Bang that in a slow cook, get up the next day, munch on that. Looks so nice.
Chillin is lovely. Chillin is lovely.
It is.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to try and make it. I'm gonna try and make it. There we go. I'm gonna try and make it.
I would suggest though, David, I don't know if you'll be able to get some saltier meat. If you can get a kosher meat to do it with, the better, because it's got to be salty.
I'll have a look around. I'll have a look. Bear in mind, I am up North Wales, so I don't think we got much kosher stuff up here.
No, you probably don't.
I'm gonna actually have a look at that. Hold on.
There must be a section like you've.
There is a community.
When you go to the supermarket, what supermarket do you go to? Like
they won't have a kosher section in every supermarket.
No, Tesco.
They will.
Aldi, Lidl.
They might do just about Tesco, maybe.
They will.
Cheesecake is like ice cream. Impossible to have a bad one, but there are some better than others. I love cheesecake.
Oh, mate.
Oh, yeah. Chillin is straight up. It's so good.
Yeah.
So good. What do you have with your chillin, Brian? Is it you have potatoes with it? The roast potatoes?
Well, you got to remember, when my mum makes the best roast potatoes in the world,
yeah,
and I stand by that. We didn't get to have the roast potato off, did we?
No, we didn't.
Honestly, ask Brian Ireland. Ask Brian Ireland when he was over and he stayed with me. Anyone, it has to be my mum's roast potatoes.
Yeah,
has to be.
Put bone marrow in the pot. Good tip. That's a good way of getting your salt back in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what I seen. Someone was they put bone marrow in it, and then they put other kosher meats within it as well to get the flavour through it.
It's basically a Jewish paella.
I'm quite surprised. We have just in Llandudno, which is a predominantly Welsh place, sea like type of town. Yeah. There's so many kosher restaurants there.
Yeah,
like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just before I even clicked it.
Yeah.
So there's 8 different ones there.
There you go. I expect a full-blown review of every single one.
Absolutely.
By the end of the summer.
Ryan, get your things. We're going to Wales.
You know what? I did say when I'm in. I did say. Remember what's her name? Oh, I can't remember.
Yeah.
Welshie Allison.
Yeah.
I said I'll go to Cardiff and see Allison. You've also got Colin Cross.
Yeah.
You've obviously got David.
Remember, it takes longer for Dave to go to Cardiff than it does for him to go to England.
Yes. And actually, I can get to England faster than I can get to Cardiff, which makes no sense.
Maybe we'll meet on the English-Welsh border somewhere.
Yeah. But here's something for you, right, that I just see now. Apparently, in Llandudno, they have one kosher and Joffe hotel.
Yeah.
They have 3 synagogues and one, please say this right, mikvah.
Yep.
But yes, that's a cleansing bath.
We got one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will.
That's actually really cool to know. I did not know it.
You don't want to be going to the mikveh yourself,
no,
David.
You don't.
That's a woman thing.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
So I throw on a dress and put on some makeup.
No, I still wouldn't recommend it.
No, I still wouldn't recommend it.
Oh, and Uber Eats do deliveries for kosher food in North Wales.
See, look at this. Look at this. Wales is just becoming kosherfied.
Yeah.
As we're speaking.
Apparently so, yeah. Apparently so. This is actually really cool to see.
There you go. It could be on the I think Dave's kosher restaurant reviews would do better on the coffee channel.
Yeah.
Because there's kind of a theme rather than we're going today. We're talking about Tottenham. We haven't bought anyone. So, David, what did you eat?
Today, nothing at all. I don't eat through
That's
the
what
day.
your transfer show could actually be. If we haven't done anything, just say, I tried this restaurant.
The vegan and now man. I like it.
Yeah, but no, I don't. I rarely eat through the day. I'm one of them people who do like. I know it sounds daft, but it's
Intermittent
kinda like a little
fasting.
fast. Yeah, basically. So I eat like the latest I eat is about 8, 9 o'clock. After that, I don't eat until at least about 3 or 4.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm still fat, which makes no sense. Probably because I don't do anything.
Yeah.
I sit
Angus,
at a
house,
PC.
good to see you, Angus. Hopefully you're well, buddy. Hopefully you're well. But yeah, that's really funny. There are loads of kosher restaurants in Wales.
Can I drop a very, very funny football story that someone's just let me know?
Sure.
Not that I care because I don't want him at Tottenham anyway. But the Filth are about to table anywhere between 10 to 15 million pound for Marcus Edwards.
Really?
Apparently
Yeah.
so.
Really?
Apparently so.
Are they joking?
Apparently so.
We get like what? We get like 48% of that.
I think it was 35% before Porro.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
And I think in the Porro deal it got reduced a little to get the deal over the line. But we'll see. But apparently it's not. I haven't got it from Twitter or anything. One of my mates have just messaged me and said that Arsenal, big up Angus, man.
Yeah, good to
Love
see
this
him,
dude. Love this dude.
Angus is a
Big
good
up
player.
Angus, my man. I hope you're good and well. Yeah, apparently you are, mate. I've just heard it from a friend who does get a few bits and pieces sent to him. Apparently, 10 to 15 million pound you're ready to table.
It's
But do
Lamptey.
remember, people, the window doesn't open till tomorrow. People can't do business in London, especially North London, apparently, or one section of North London.
A certain section of London has done business today.
Yes, I don't want to talk about that because I'll
No,
start
no,
going.
no.
This is a nice chilled. I'll change it. I'll change it back. Let me just.
Absolutely.
That's my first one. This is my debut on here, so that's great. Little pop-ups happen.
Yeah. Technically, it's not yours. It's for Daigle because he brought up. The
Oh,
story.
right. Well, how do I get a pop-up? What do I need to say to get a random pop-up?
Anything to do with a certain entertainment venue.
Oh, right. So, I wonder if the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium sells lamb.
There you go. You get one now. You're initiated.
No, that's technically talking about a venue, not talking about an actual sporty thing.
Okay, then. I wonder how Tottenham Hotspur sell lamb while we watch them play Spurs football.
And of
Get
course,
in,
we
my
have to
first one.
play this.
How about new?
Yeah.
I love it.
I actually used the original one of that yesterday
Yeah.
because when I put a tweet out, all the sympathisers and people that think,
I've seen
oh
that.
yes, it's different. I mean, Dave had my back as well with something. Some dumb and Angus. I don't. Whenever I say dumb filth fan, I'm never talking about you because you are. I've got a lot of respect for. But some dumb idiot Arsenal fan said to me, why would anyone ever choose Tottenham over Bayern? And then Dave just said, why would anyone, you say? And then showed a picture of Dragosin. Like, it happened 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Literally 6 months ago.
Oh.
And funnily enough, he didn't reply to that.
Yeah.
He didn't reply to that.
No, always keep receipts. Always keep receipts on
Oh,
Twitter.
they were... oh, mate, I tell you what, honestly, I speak to Rinketic a lot now on Twitter. I love this dude. And we speak on DMs.
Yeah,
And literally, I was going, mate. Literally, I joke about this. I joke about the Trossard deal, and the way I talk about the Trossard deal is I remember we'd put the low ball in.
Yeah.
Then Daniel picked me up to go to Man City away.
Yeah.
As he picked me up, Arsenal were interested.
Yeah.
Before we got to Birmingham, it was a here we go
Yeah.
to Arsenal. And yesterday, Rinketic said to me, literally, buying her in for him. I was like, oh, God, here we go. Then it was and that was from Plettigol. Then within a matter of minutes or within the hour, done deal.
Yeah.
Done. I was like, a deal that takes less than, obviously they're probably doing it behind the scenes or whatever, but they want to play. I heard you guys talking about it on Morning Brews.
Yeah.
Bayern have messed up last season, and they obviously they want to sort things out.
Yeah.
Company wants a player, company gets a player.
Yeah. I mean, what they've got, without making it a full football stream, what they've realised is there's a massive split in the dressing room. So what they've got to do is remove the players that caused the split in the dressing room, bring in a whole new team and get the dressing room on one side again. It's not rocket science.
Exactly.
Whereas we've had an entire fan base split and an entire dressing room split for about 15 years. It's not disrespectful, it's correct. Because whilst you're talking about that, Angus, we're asking this question.
Is he better than Brian Hill?
That's the question Tottenham fans ask ourselves when we sign a player. Is he better than Brian Hill?
It's so true, though, isn't it? I mean, it's a joke.
This is the levels of a sporting institution. One club thinks, can he intake us to a title? And one other fan base, is he better than Brian Hill?
And one part doesn't care either way and just happy we signed a player, and it's like, Levy. It is, though. It is. It's ridiculous. It's pathetic. So, yeah. But right, gents, I am going to have to love you and leave you. I'm going on the school run.
Yeah.
And, I'm going to have to go. So
Cheers,
I'm currently left your stream
David.
with me sticking my tongue out.
Yeah. Always welcome, David.
Was this David's debut on the Coffee Company?
Yes.
It is.
Fantastic stuff.
It is. And you got me sticking my tongue out. So there we go. There you go, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that.
There you go.
Well spent tongue.
Cheers, David.
Enjoy the rest of the stream, guys. Peace out, everyone.
Day, brother. I'll speak to you later.
Always great to have David on the show. He's always
He's a great guy. He's a great guy.
But I don't know how he made this. And the only thing we're talking about here is Forza Juventus. That's
we spoke about Jewish foods.
Yeah, Jewish food.
Let me just see if there's been any change in the fried chicken pizza vote. Let's have a look. Whilst I'm looking right now, we are currently it's still the same.
Yeah.
And there is 1 hour, 37 minutes left of that vote.
Oh, I've got a bit of news today. Ferrari came out today and has stated that they are totally committed to continue making V12 engines until it's physically illegal to make V12 engines.
There you go.
Big up Ferrari. None of this electric vehicle rubbish. Keep making V12s that go vroom. Keep making good-looking cars. Stop listening to these idiots. Forza Ferrari. Forza Italia. Buonissimo.
Well, I'll show you something yesterday as well. A bit of funny news now. It's from the BBC. It's nothing to do with anything bad. I'm just trying to find it. Where is it? I'm going to turn my camera off blurry so you can see it. Yeah. Now, we all know the world is a bit of a bad place right now for whatever reason, whether it be elections, whether it be whatever. So let's just say it's not a slow news day. There's lots of news to talk about. On BBC's official Twitter yesterday.
Yeah. That was banned in Denmark.
Yeah, Denmark recalls Korean ramen for being too spicy.
Yeah.
That was hard-hitting journalism at its finest. The world is going mad. Denmark bans Korean ramen.
We talked about this today.
It's what is the world becoming?
Yeah.
What is the world becoming?
I mean, I don't know why you'd want 3 times spicy ramen, to be honest. But...
mate, I want to try it.
Oh, spicy ramen's fantastic, but not spicy. Yeah, this is the one I talked about. Yeah.
Hell yeah, I want to try it.
Not for me.
I want to go to I'd go times 4 times 5.
Yeah. You're joining on that one on your own, Aki.
Oh, mate, me and Bobby K will do it. Me and Bobby K will do it.
Oh, that's a good question. Baked or chilled cheesecake? Because you should meet at Chester FC because half the ground is in England and half is in Wales. Okay, we should go.
I literally, I think the cheesecakes that I have, well, I think they're, but I don't know how to answer this question because I've got no idea on cooking techniques. I just either my wife cooks them or my mum or whoever, or they come in from the supermarket. I open them, I eat them.
Yeah, I prefer chilled cheesecake personally. Personally, I prefer chilled cheesecake.
I think that's where I'm inclined to go. Well, put it this way: whatever the Cheesecake Factory does, that is my answer. Cheesecake Factory.
I'm going to bring up the Cheesecake Factory website. I love Cheesecake Factory.
Oh, mate.
Maybe one day. I grew up on Indian food. I used to work in an Indian restaurant. That's awesome. Awesome. My mum.
I love my.
Indian food's great.
Oh.
South Korea will now ban Danish bacon. That's good retaliation, South Korea.
It could be a snack wars where you're not trying each other's stuff. You're just banning it. There we go. There we go. I'll tell you. Here we go. Here's a question for you and everyone in the in the chat. Denmark have banned this ramen. If you had to ban one food, right now, like you put it in room 101 and it's never there again, what are you putting in there?
Oh, I'm going to get in such trouble. It's going to be a form of seafood.
You're going to be in very big trouble with me.
I know, and Mickey, because she loves seafood as well. Oh, actually, no. The food I'm going to ban is red peppers or peppers in not chilies because I love chili. I hate peppers. I hate the taste of them. I hate the smell of them. I can deal with them if you put them on like a gas ring burner and make the skin black and then cut them up. I can deal with them then. But people that put cold peppers in salad, I hate them. I hate them.
I don't know, but honestly, there is not a food on this planet that repulses me more than this. The consistency, the look of it, and I won't even let it in my mouth. Cottage cheese has to be worst.
My mum loves cottage cheese.
That has to be the worst food ever invented on this planet.
Sushi's good.
Sushi's incredible. I would rather eat crickets and all the stuff on I'm a Celebrity before I even attempted cottage cheese. Has to be the most hideous thing on this planet food-wise.
Stuart is same place. Black pudding.
Black pudding's banging.
Celery. You've got to have celery with buffalo wings.
Celery is incredible.
I love fish and seafood, but I hate plays. Celery is a good call. I like celery when you cut it up and you make it into a sofrito. So every Italian dish is started with celery, carrot, onion. Every Italian dish. You can't go without it. And now we go to one of my favourite places on the planet, the Cheesecake Factory.
Oh, mate, the cheesecakes, honestly, when we go there, or Ilana's there, and she goes, I'm bringing you a cheesecake home, what do you want? The choice of cheesecakes, my God. Cheesecake and desserts, one, there you go.
Let's have a look. Ooh.
The Reese's peanut butter ones are incredible.
Yep. Godiva chocolate cheesecake. That sounds delicious.
I'll tell you the ones about. We got the cookie dough lover one, obviously.
Yeah. Cookie dough lover, celebration cheesecake, Basque cheesecake,
salted caramel. I've had toasted marshmallow. I don't think I've had that one, but that's going to change very soon.
Yeah. Haggis. Haggis is a game changer for my brother. I don't necessarily like it, but I see why people absolutely love it.
Do you know what, Angus? I'll tell you a funny thing. I haven't been to Scotland many times, but a few years ago, I went to Aberdeen with loads of friends, and I wanted to try haggis. I've got no problem trying things for the first time, but literally, I went to a Witherspoons on steak night, and Aberdeen Witherspoons, and we tried two, were out of haggis.
Yeah.
I don't understand how Scotland can be out of haggis.
That should be illegal.
Yeah, it's but I would try it.
I've got family in Aberdeen. It's a cool place, apparently.
Oh, mate, it's called the Grey. It's so grey and it doesn't get dark in the summer. But the university, which is where I was helping my mates out do some work,
Oh,
was
man.
the University of Aberdeen is one of the most breathtaking places you'll ever see.
I want that.
That one, Ilana's had that one. I haven't.
Oh, anything with chocolate. Tiramisu.
Key lime,
cheesecake.
I've had. I love my key lime.
Or Linda's fudge cake. Oh, I love chocolate. Chocolate truffle cake.
The warm apple crisp I've had. Oh, mate, that's nowhere near all the cheesecakes they've got.
Yeah, there was other cheesecakes. But they've got other ones.
Oh, there you go. This is where, when you go there, this is the one they have because obviously they've got all of them out.
Yeah. Hershey's
There's a
chocolate bar cheese. Not
There's
Hershey's
a cherry
chocolate.
one. Yeah, I won't touch the Hershey's one.
Hershey sucks. Dulce de leche, tiramisu, key lime
Ilana loves that
cheesecake,
one.
banana cream cheese. Ooh.
It's incredible. It's incredible.
Yum, yum, yum.
Mate, I'll tell you what also, like I said, do you remember I had that discussion with you about the this time of year, I like all these kind of funky salads.
Yeah,
The salads they have on this menu here
yeah.
is incredible.
Chocolate tuxedo cheesecake.
That's still not all of them.
This is the American one, right? Or is this Cheesecake Factory isn't in the UK, is it?
No, it's only in America, and we got one. There's only one in Canada, and it's in Toronto, and it's about a 10-minute drive from me.
Yeah. Let's have a look.
Or
Location.
one stop on the subway.
Yeah. You know it's not in UK.
Yeah.
There's 0. No.
I don't think it'll ever make its way over to England.
No. They would not allow that in Europe. The amount of sugar.
I have to say, when I literally went into it for the first time, I thought it was going to look very, very much like Big Bang Theory, like it's very, very, very posh.
Yeah.
Maybe because it's the one in Toronto and they want to make a big thing about. It's also in a shopping mall called Yorkdale.
Yeah.
Which is a very, very posh. Like there's rows and rows of shops that are like Burberry, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Prada, Versace, all down one strip.
Yeah.
It's a very, very expensive shopping centre. So they may have poshed it up.
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe. The one I went to was in San Francisco, in the shopping centre in San Francisco.
And was it more Cheesecake Factory look?
Yeah,
Big Bang Theory? Or
Factory look with the tables.
Yeah.
And it was a bit like Big Bang Theory.
well, I'll tell you what, Rick, I think you said sometimes you're in Toronto. If you come to Toronto and we meet up in Toronto, I'll take you to the Cheesecake Factory.
Awesome.
I'll take you for lunch or something.
As you know, Daigle, I'm a big fan of Lola's cupcakes, and they're fantastic.
Yeah.
Love Lola's cupcakes.
Yeah, so you get yourself out here, Rick, and we'll go to the Cheesecake Factory. But it's madness. If you go in the evening,
Do they have any vegan options at the Cheesecake Factory cake?
yeah,
Sorted.
they have.
He doesn't like
Sometimes-
cheesecake.
Yeah, but you know what, mate? You don't have to have cheesecake. Trust me. Look at the menu, food-wise, it's incredible. But you go there in the evening in Toronto to the shop, you can have like a 3-hour wait. You go there for lunch, it's pretty swift. You might have a 10, 15, whatever. But you go there in the evening, it's impossible.
Yeah. I want to go for some proper hot wings with Mickey because she loves her wings.
Oh, mate, then if you come out here, I'll take you to Duff's.
Got to go back for wings. Oh, chocolate cup fudge cake is my favourite as well. I love
Have a look at Duff's Toronto.
Let's bring it up.
And you'll see the sauces. It's such a good place.
Yeah.
There's loads of wing places, but Duff's is the best, in my opinion.
Yeah. Here we go.
You've got St. Louis as well.
It's a shame Bobby's not here. Hotter than death.
Yeah, Armageddon is hotter than death.
Yeah. Are you?
And I want to try both those, but the times that I've been there was when I got married to Ilana 10 years ago, and I was flying home the next day. So I thought I'd best not have Death or Armageddon on a 8-hour flight home.
I was talking the stream, Bobby. I was talking the stream, so you could talk about hot wings, but we're ending him.
Bobby, you're still losing the poll, mate. You're losing the poll. You were wrong. I was right.
No, you're wrong.
No, I'm right.
Duff's is the beer in The Simpsons. Yes, it is.
It is indeed.
Carrot cake's lovely.
Carrot cake is, oh, mate, carrot cake is incredible.
Yeah.
I have to say, Costco, if you're next in Costco do incredible. I'd like to say carrot cake cupcakes, but they're like cupcakes on steroids.
Yeah, Costco has some good stuff.
Oh, mate, Costco do the best potato salad in the world. I don't know if you'll get it in England, but they do it with a mustard mayonnaise.
Yeah.
And it's incredible.
Yeah, correct, Bobby. Correct.
Well, I must admit, do you remember when we were doing the poll? Bobby wants to try and do this with me. Bobby said, Brian, you can't influence anyone and tell them to vote or do it anyway. As soon as we got off your stream yesterday, Bobby put a tweet on saying, don't be influenced by Brian. Pizza is the only option. Please vote pizza. So he's really done it to himself for breaking the rules.
Yeah. Do you like shortbread? Yes. The butterier, the better.
Correct.
I love shortbread. The butterier, the better. Cupcakes with weed? No. Amsterdam. Yeah. I forgot. We're going for another 4 minutes. We'll go for 1 hour and 2 minutes today because we started early today.
Oh, you did start early, didn't you?
We started early because Kate finished.
You did start early.
Weed is allowed in Germany now. Who would have thought? Honey, almond, and Gouda cheesecake. Lies. That's a Free Spurs Boys account. That post could have been the boys. Correct.
I guarantee that Bobby hasn't given them access to Twitter.
Correct.
Guarantee Bobby has not given them access to Twitter.
Chocolate wings. I want to go back to Canada.
And I must admit, if I was to take this to court and bring up the video evidence, oh no, we're off air, so he's covered. But just before, when we were talking, when you left, just before you left, Ben, when you left with Graham yesterday, me and Bobby chilled behind, and Bobby's like this for about 5 minutes or whatever it was, and then he puts his phone down and looks at me, and then as by miracles, I got a notification when Bobby put his phone down that Bobby has, or the Three Spurs Boys has, responded to my tweet.
Yeah, Angus, we definitely want Scotland to do slightly well in Euros.
I want them to win. I said in our Euros thing, but I think they're going to come second. I was actually watching the podcast with Shearer, Lineker, and Mika Richards. And Mika Richards, I think, and Shearer.
Yeah.
No, I think it was just Mika Richards said he thinks Scotland. I honestly think Scotland get out of the group.
Yeah.
I honestly do.
We always want the UK teams to do well. In my opinion.
I wouldn't say I wouldn't go that far. But Angus, I have to say, he's probably. I mean, I'm trying to remember the greatest Scotland managers I can remember was Andy Roxburgh in 1990.
Yeah. Craig
Brown, and then I would say the next one is Steve Clarke. I mean, I don't know if you have Bertie Vogts and all that, but I think Steve Clarke is doing an absolutely magnificent job with Scotland.
Yeah. He had a rocky start, but he's got some decent players there now.
But he was doing. I can't remember what Scottish team he was at. Was it Dunfermline? And he was making them. Oh, Jogstein. There you go. There's another one.
Yeah.
But I think he was at Dunfermline. I think it was Dunfermline he was at, or I'm sure. And he literally, he was getting them competing as well. He's a very good up and coming. Put it this way, he's an ex-Chelsea player who will probably go on to manage Chelsea. He'll be Spurs manager in about 10 years.
Yeah. Kilmarnock,
there you go.
One of the games I've always wished to go to. My dad wants to go there. He wants to spend as much money as possible to go there. He wants to see East Fife versus Forfar. And he wants to see East Fife 4, Forfar 5. What actually happened in a penalty shootout as well? East Fife in a penalty shootout with this 4-4, and it was 4-5 on penalties. I was like, why we weren't there?
Mate, every time that fixture comes up, you need to put a bet on for that. That's
5, 4, 4, 5.
when you said that, I was like, why does he want to see that? I mean, that is like an extreme.
Yeah.
It's like when you watch Sky Soccer Saturday and you see all the results, and then they do like the Welsh and the Scottish lower divisions. You're like, some of these team names are like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
That's wicked.
Yeah. What derby game do you want to go to? I want to go and see Juventus versus Inter.
That's a really good question. That's a really good question. I think, obviously, I've been in Glasgow when I wasn't meant to be, and it was on a Rangers Celtic day, and I was like, holy crap, this place is crazy, but didn't go to the game. I would love to go to that. But I would love to. I'd love to go to a Boca Juniors River Plate.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome.
I would love, but only if I was with my Turkish mates, to go to a Fenerbahce Galatasaray.
Yeah,
I'd love to. Like there are some derbies. It doesn't matter. When I look at derbies I want to go to, I don't look at like Manchester United, Liverpool, because they're two great teams. I'm talking atmosphere as a fan and soaking that all in. So I think.
What about Brighton versus Crystal Palace? That's not a derby, is it?
Mate, it's funny. Angus, you just asked what part of Glasgow was you in. It was whilst I was still drinking, so over 16 years ago, and I wouldn't have a clue.
Mönchengladbach versus Dortmund at Dortmund. Yeah, that'd be an interesting one. Absolutely. But what are the two big teams there's some big teams in Mexico as well that have good derbies as well. Grandpa built up a family business called Johnny Walker's. That's a cool one. Rangers versus Celtic atmosphere looks insane. Not as insane as the Turkey games.
Mate, honestly, but it's not just that. Like I said, I watched. You've got to remember, this is Turkey is a place like where big up Danny, brother, Hotspur Hood's in the house.
Mate. Good to see
I watched a game with my friend, the Turkish football. I mean, you got to remember when Didier Sakura just smashed someone in the nuts for saying something. The Turkish league, not just the fans, when those games get spicy, it becomes a different sport entirely.
It's not football. Habs versus Toronto at Bell Centre in Montreal. That's cool. Chivas versus Americas, the biggest derby. I reckon that'd be a hell of a game. Yeah,
and there's also in Brazil, isn't there? So there's a couple. One of my friends actually went to. He's got a Brazilian team that he follows religiously, and you know what's it called? The competition they have in North or in the Central America, where it's like their Champions League. He went where it was a Brazilian team versus I can't remember who. He sent me photos and videos of when he was there. My God.
Yeah.
The atmosphere is just
it's electric.
Oh my God.
Boca versus River Plate is probably the game that everyone would want to go to at some point.
Yeah, I that would be one hell of a game. So I think for the fan, there you go. Thank you, Angus. But I think I would say, in no particular order, the Old Firm, the Fenerbahce, Galatasaray, and Boca River.
Martin Chivas. I want to see Juventus versus Inter. I want to see Juventus versus Inter.
There you go.
Because I love Italy.
But is that a derby? Is that a derby?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Juventus.
Shut my mouth.
There is more hatred between Juventus and Inter than it is between Inter and AC Milan. They hate each other. AC Milan and Inter hate each other, but it's respectful hatred. Juventus and Inter despise each other.
Oh, Danny said Lazio, Roma. No, I haven't.
That's one they despise each other.
Big time.
Yeah.
Big time. And no, I haven't been to Istanbul, Rinketic. My parents have, I haven't.
But on that note, guys, it is actually time to end the show. We will be back tomorrow at 2 p.m, the usual time on the Coffee Company, hopefully. And yeah, it should be a fun time. But thank you all so much for watching today's show. Have a great rest of your day. Take it away, Aki.
I will do, but just very quickly, Evening Brews will be starting 15 minutes earlier. We've got Ben Daniel, and he has to put his little bubba to bed, so we're going a little bit earlier. They're in a routine. And anyone that entered the draw for the Tottenham on Tour T-shirt, the draw of what person gets what team will be made at the end of the show. So I hope to see you all there. Make sure you follow and like this man here.
Yeah.
And as always, Levy out.
And if you smell what the cough is brewing, thank you all so much for watching today's show. Have a great rest of your day. Ciao for now.